Right, I'll get it saved here as well. Oh, let me save it. Not sure, Jim, not sure. We've done this bit before. This is shortly after this where it crashes. I need to try and get a bit where I can save. Here you go. Save time. I've unplugged a bunch of things. I actually think it was the Dreamcast was crashing. I think it was the Dreamcast itself, not the game, because it crashed shortly afterwards. And it could just be the plugs. There's quite a lot of stuff in. Right, so I'm skipping past this bit. Let's see. So many butterflies. So cool. This bit here, in the trailer for Shenmue 3, I think this is where it was. Ah! Yeah, the trailer, this is where it was shown. That this is where they were carrying on from, jumping over the river, and then all the woods with the flowers and everything. It's well nice. Right, Jeff, we're back pretty much. We're just after the bit where it crashed before, so I'm saving now. So worst case scenario is if it does crash again, we'll just go straight back to where the save is. We'll skip that whole intro bit, so that's cool. So we're going to start asking a little bit more about this stuff. Let me just check something, Jim. I'm just going to check something because I've got the mic here, so you can probably hear me really clearly now. I don't know how far the actual mic goes. I don't think it reaches anywhere near where I need to go. 1 second. I'll let that play in the background. Yeah, I'm like miles away from where the mic is. It's like I'd need a cable twice the distance. Yeah, I'm kind of twice the distance from where the mic needs to be. Like there's probably as good as I can get, but there's nothing to put the mic on. What can I put the mic on? Right, let's see, an old friend. Is that Nozomi he's talking about? So I'm missing this bit here, 1 sec. Do this. I'll put that chair there, which shouldn't be in anything, and I'll put the mic so it goes over here like this. Right, Jeff, tell me how that is. What I've done is I've unclipped the mic. And I've clipped it onto my jacket and put the chair in front of the camera, so it's about a foot closer now. Not much, but it's pointing kind of a bit more directly towards me, but it's still probably going to be a bit more echoey. Remember, I can't actually hear the sound for the microphone because all I've got is the gaming sound, so I can hear what you're hearing. Another bloody storm. Shenmue! So then we're about to bolt to the cave. Push up there. So it's funny, it gives you a really peaceful quick timer event there. Damn.
大丈夫。
足元に気をつけて。
A quick timer event. Yeah. I'll check. What I'll do is I'll check the camera afterwards. I'll see how close I can put this microphone. That's probably about as close as I can put it. But the problem is, Jeff, I can't put that there like that when we're filming with the studio shot because the chair's right next to the camera in front of it. So you'll probably hear the sound a bit better now.
りょう、大丈夫？
ああ、大丈夫だ。
But maybe better, like this may be worth a try whilst I'm waiting to get stuff done. I'll see if I can find a little... You've actually given me a couple of ideas. So I'll check stuff afterwards. Damn! I'm thinking about stuff now. Bloody quick timer events. Yeah, they're not too bad. Yeah, Michael. I've got a couple of solutions for mics here just now that I can potentially. This looks like, by the way, this looks like what you call it, Avatar. Check that out. That's like Avatar.
泉が。
ええ、旅人も動物たちもみんなここで渇きを癒すの。
ホタルか。
Ah, that's the scene from the Shenmue 3 where they done like the bit with the fireflies with the new models. Although the models don't look as good.
ところには必ずホタルがいるの。
This looks cool though.
ええ、まるで星空に包まれてるみたい。
こんなにたくさんのホタルは初めて見たな。
日本にはいないの？
いや、子供の頃にはよく見に行ったけど、最近はかなり数が少なくなってるんだ。
待ってるよ。
え？
茂みの低いところで光ってるときは気をつけないと。蛇の目はホタルとそっくりに光るの。
蛇の目？
そう、気づかないで手を出したら噛まれる。
そうなのか。
ここまで来れば。
So the game tries to teach you morals and good life lessons.
でもだいぶ暗くなってき
I
た
take it in Japan you're not meant to put your
よし行こ
you're not meant to put your hands next to stuff in case a snake bites you. But yeah, that was the scene from Shenmue 3, yeah. Well, the second scene they did the trailer bit in the Kickstarter campaign, the Fireflies. Oh, more quick timers. Ah, press the wrong button.
う大丈夫
足元に気をつけて
Oh, what? Bloody quick timers.
気をつけて
So why is there so many quick timers? Yeah, so Jeff, how's that for the sim now? Tell me how that is. I know ignoring the background sounds because that's something I can't do anything about, unfortunately. The lapel mics, we might be able to get more direct sound from the lapel mics and then from the game itself directly from the console. So that might clean up stuff anyway, but whilst we've got an external mic picking up sound, it's going to always pick up next door. So
しっかり日が暮れたな
洞窟はもう近い
So we're trying to find this cave where we need to stay overnight before we die. Which is always important not to die.
すごい崖だな
ええこの辺りが一番危ない場所
シェンファーは前にもこ
うんでも夜には通らない暗くなると
So she's walking there with a strange guy, and I bet she never normally walks,
動き出すから
where the wolves are. That makes
う
sense.
違くなってきた
早く洞窟を見つけないともうすぐ月が雲を切れる真っ暗になったら探すのが難しくなるわ
この近くにあるのか
うん旅人が雨宿りに使う洞窟確か崖沿いにあったはず
よし急ごう
Let's go. Hopefully I'll get a chance to save you here. Hey Cloud Strife, how you doing, dude? Well, right now, Jeff, the mic's about 3 foot in front of me when it was about 6 feet before. So it should be at least half as clear. Or double as clear as it was before. There's the eagle, there he is. See, now this is cool, this stuff here, because this ties back into the first game. The intro for the first game and the intro for the second game, I think, as well. It's like the legend is coming true. The prophecy is being lived right now. And what's cool is if you watch the first Shenmue and that intro bit where it's got the eagle and it flies over the mountains, it's pretty cool. And now look at it, it's flying over the mountains with trees in them and running water and it looks amazing. Check that out! This is a 15-year-old game, people. 15 years! This has got more awesomeness than some current games, man. Well, a lot of current games. I love camping as well, so this is kind of like real life to me. It's like having a camping out in a game. Sweet.
火を焚きましょう。山の夜はかなり寒くなるの。
I like what she's thinking about.
何か焚き火になるものを探さないと。あ、
That was handy.
誰かがここにいたのか。
きっとこの道を通った人がここで朝を待ったんだ。
まだ燃やせそうだな。
Cool, cool. Well, I'll maybe do that as a temporary thing. I'll see if I can get a little stand where the mic can go on in the interim.
もっと焚き火を集めましょう。
あ、外で探してくるか。
りょう、さっきの雨で外の木は湿っている。多分燃やせない。
じゃあどうすれば。
見て。
You see, what she's teaching him is how to take care of nature and living things, and she's got the knowledge, that innocence and that knowledge from living in the village. He comes from the city. He just wants to destroy.
分かった。俺が探してくる。シェンパは体を温めている。
It's the moon, and the music, sorry, and the mood and everything is all set to kind of make you realise what's going on here. Are you kidding me? It doesn't let me save. Why, you swine? Why not let me save? You can see the green from the cave by the way to the right.
もうちょっと探してみるか。
Yeah, I've got, like what I've got in the studio, guys, is just so you know what this kind of setup is right now, is I've got, going into the Panasonic GH4 cameras, I've got a lapel mic. Now that would normally just be on me, but when we're doing the studio stuff, it's normally on like anyone that's here, because we only have one of them, and I can only plug one into the camera. So it limits it in that sense, and it's obviously not designed for that, so that's why you're not getting the best quality sound. Now I could pick up just the sound from the camera, but I'm pretty sure the camera sound's even more echoey than this one, so it's possible. Let me just check it, in fact. Tell me what the sound's like with this one unplugged. As far as I know, you should still get the sound, so tell me what that's like with this sound just now. So I'm just checking, like I know we're playing the game. Tell me what that's like for sound wise just now. Is that worse or better than just before I unplugged it? I'll come to that in a second, Jeff. I've actually got one, but the problem is the cable. But tell me how that is with the camera, because it might just be because I'm using this lapel mic, which is not designed for picking up the sound like that. It might actually be better just coming through the camera. So yeah, I've actually got it's a Rode microphone for voiceovers, and I use that normally for I do my voiceover stuff, and that's about 8 foot away, 10 foot away from where we're sitting just now, where I'm sitting just now. I need to get an extension cable so I can pull it over here and something to attach to, like a little small table or something. But that's something I was actually looking at last week. Me and Phil were looking at it. I need to get an extension, an XLR cable to reach over here to then plug it over there, because it uses a well, in fact I don't need an XLR. I've got a USB adapter, so it actually outputs to USB to plug into the Mac. So I need to get an extension cable that would reach all the way over here, which then might degrade the sound quality, but that's a good nice Rode NT1A microphone, and yeah, you could put like the reverb shield behind it and you get even better quality sound. It's a bit of a rigmarole trying to set it up though, and it still needs buying equipment. So I would rather go down the lapel mic because, like I was saying before, Jim, is I want to get stuff in the studio that's going to be usable for dual purposes. So not only the streams but also the film. If I get something that's fixed into the studio, I can't use it for the film stuff in the sense that I can take it out of the field. Whereas the lapel mics, I can use them with the portable recorders and stuff. So that's why I'm kind of going down that route. Yeah, so the mic I've got is fine just now. The one I've got, I just need to get a cable to plug over. The Jiv and Cloud. So just tell me, is the sound better like this? How's this sounding now? Or was it better before? Because I've unplugged the little lapel mic. So I'm taking the sound straight from the camera just now. Is that better or worse than what it was before? Jeff, you'll know because you were listening to it before, so. Take all that out. Okay. Want to go through there though? It's hard to see where you're going. Jeez. Where are you going? Oh, this is hard. That's better. Hi Grow 420Z. The game's
奥にあったのね。
ああ、まだありそうだ。もっと集める。
what's this studio? Oh right, okay, right, so that sounds worse. Right, okay, let me plug the mic back in then. I'm going to plug this one back in there out. At least this is why I did have this one before in, because it is a better solution I think than the camera mic. So that should be a little bit better just now. Still not obviously as good as what it can be. But what I'll do is, I'm going to see if I can get an extension cable for the condenser mic, and then if I've got that, I can then try that and plug that one in, and we can see how that goes. I think that could be really good for stuff. What? What's this? Oh my god, what's this? There's wood right there. Just need to turn around and get it. Turn around! Aye. Money, that's what we need, people. Money. Like I said, we just need to get that guy to come and give us 20 grand each. So, sure that is doable, no? Surely we can get someone to give us 20 grand each, no? Ah, so close. There's tons of it here.
そうだな。
That better? So I was turning things up. What?
どう？集まった？
いや、それが。
じゃあ、私も一緒に手伝うわ。
The sound will be lower in the game because the lapel one's designed to pick it up only from a certain kind of area. So it's now closer to me and we're picking up me better. They'll probably pick up the game less. That's why I've got the camera next to the TV where it picks up both. Hi everyone who's joining us by way on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you for joining us. This final epics in the saga of Shenmue 2.
何か話して。
Talk to me.
シェンファーはいつも一人でこんな山道を？
ええ、りょうは一人で中国に？
ああ、当李翔って人に会いに香港へ来たんだ。
香港？その人には会えたの？
ああ、
どんな人？
北極圏の老師だ。
老師？
老師の写真がある。
見せて。
青い服の人だ。
綺麗な人。本当にこの人が老師？
ああ、技も教えてもらった。
Yeah, she taught me some moves.
今頃俺は
その出会いは天の地だって父が。
天の意志。
そう。
Destiny.
りょうがその人に会ったのは偶然じゃない。天がりょうを導くためだったのだ。
天の意志。シェンファーは普段村で何をしてるんだ？
Yeah, so looking forward to Shenmue 3, man. So cool.
ヤギに餌をあげたり。
I think Shenmue 3 comes out as well. We'll have the studio will be the studio will be actually 3 years, almost 4 years into its
村に何
life.
必要なことは父や村の人たちから習ったわ。
シェンファーは今いくつなんだ？
16。
俺の
16!
2つ下か。
りょうは学校には？
言っていた。
学校って楽しい？
なあ、学校には友達がいてよく遊んだ。試験さえなければもっと良かったけどな。
学校か。楽しそう。りょうの友達ってどんな人？
原崎がいた。
原崎。
It's his girlfriend. Nozomi's from Shenmue 1. She's got a white, well, you see her just now. So a white jumper on, maybe tartan skirt. Fancied Ryu, then she left to go to Canada, I think.
日本の女の人ってみんなこんなに綺麗なの？
どうかな。
Hey.
とっても優しそう。
俺のせいで随分迷惑をかけた。
何か？
He was a bit of an ass though.
港の立ちの悪い奴らにさらわれたんだ。
それで？よ
助けたよ。
かった。
だけど怖い思いをさせてしまった。
その人は今？
カナダに
カナダ？
遠い国だ。
会いたい？
俺にはやることがある。それが終わってからだ。
他にはどんな人が？
I don't have a class Tom as my mate.
ショ
Yuzan.
ーってやつがいた。
その人は？
あることがきっかけで知り合った中国人だ。強情なやつだったけど誇り高くて自分の父親を心から尊敬していた。
その人は今？
日本で俺を助けるために怪我を負ってしまった。 俺のためにあいつが。
その人は後悔してないと思う。友の危うきに身を捨て悔いることなし。中国人の交友とはそういうものだって父が。
こういうか。あいつの中国憲法はかなりのものだった。できればもう一度剣を交えてみたい。
きっとまたいつか会えるわ。
なあ。
他にはどんな人が？
Tom, Ryu!
アメリカから来た面白いやつ。
その人の学校に？
These nuts.
いや、トムは街でホットドッグを売っていた。
ホットドッグ？
ホットド
外
ッグ
国の食べ物だ。踊りが好きでいつも陽気に歌っていた。
楽しそうな人。
Sounds like an idiot.
別れ際に技も教えてくれた。
その人は今？
Dead.
故郷に帰った。今でも元気にやってるはずだ。
他にはどんな人が？
Goro.
そういえば五郎がいたな。
ゴロ？
なあ、港で知り合った。
That was the black guy. No, that was me.
初めて会った時、あいつは勝手
Oh, God, that's the one who was like really funny
そ
guy.
れって
人を脅してお金を取ることだ。
悪い人なの？
I gotta take myself to the toilet. That's what he
悪
told
い
me.
ことはしていない。五郎はお調子者だった。
どんな風に？
態度がすぐに変わるんだ。俺もいつの間にか兄貴って呼ばれてた。
面白い人。
五郎には港で荷物を運ぶ仕事を見つけてもらった。
ああ、村にもあるわ。牛を何頭も持ってる人がいて。
いや、機械で運ぶんだ。
機械？要はいろんな経験をしてきたのね。
Hey, dwarf face, how you doing, dude? Hey, Wolo. Nice to see you guys all for this final disc.
シェンファーはいつもどんなもの食べてるんだ？
私は
私は
お腹が空いたみたいね。
歩き詰めだったからな。
明日家に着いたらいっぱいごちそうする。簡単なものしかできないけど。
Bitch is amazing at
そう
cooking.
か。楽しみだな。
うさぎはどう？
ウサギ？食べたことはないな。シェンファーはいつも？
日本じゃ食べないの？
あまりな。牛肉とかなら。
牛は畑を耕してくれるのよ。
じゃあ肉はどうやって？
山で取ればよ。
山か。大変そうだな。
時々父が捕まえてくる。うさぎとかキジや山鳩。どうかした？
今まで考えもしなかった。肉も野菜も買うだけだったからな。
山で採れたものは山からの贈り物。肉は飢えを癒し、毛皮で寒さから身を守る。すべては山の恵み。
それが山で暮らすってことか。
Shenmue, I only completed Shenmue 1 and 2 once.
ええ、
As I was saying, it's like I completed both these games once 15 years ago. 16 for Shenmue 1, but 15 or 16 years ago. So this is my first time playing through them since that time. I've always been holding out for Shenmue 3, I always hoped it'd finish. Or to complete the saga anyway.
明日は晴れるわ。
So this is kind of, I'm kind of remembering things as we go along.
それだけでわかるのか？
この季節は西風が吹くと晴れるの。
そうか。もう遅いな。先に休んで。俺は火のパンをして。
ありがとう。
I'm sure he has a dream here or something. Maybe not. Oh, is there no bit with wolves here or something? Look at that water fountain, that waterfall by the way. That's better than you see in some current games. Cloud Strife, take care my good man, thanks for joining by the way. This will be up in the next couple of nights, so we'll have the complete playthrough thing will be up on YouTube. I'll probably have to convert this one because of the mess up earlier on when it crashed, but I'll fix it up for YouTube. Thanks for your info and stuff, cheers dude. Particular scenes that stayed with me during the game. There's just daft things that stick with you. This was cool, coming to the village. I remember this, coming to the village for the first time when you got off the boat on disc 4. And like I was saying, I kind of just blasted through it, so I never spent much time in the village, which I regretted. There's the intro to the game. Shenmue 1 was always cool. When I say the intro, I mean like the opening sequence where your dad gets killed and stuff. That was always cool. So I must try and... There's so much dialogue in this bit here. Wolves. Now she tells you. So let's stand away from the fire. Arigato. But yeah, memorable scenes. The bit in the motorbike with Nozomi when you saved her, that was always cool. It was quite sort of kind of touching, heartfelt. There's what are the bits? The bit in the rooftop that we had earlier in disc 3 of Shenmue 2. And Landy's there, and you thought you were going to fight him. Then he goes away, and you're like, no! Ryan's quite cool, meeting him, and when you jump off the building and stuff. I'm trying to think of loads of bits. A lot of it was kind of more the awe of the game at the time, booting it up and seeing the stuff for the first time. And the music throughout the series is just beautiful. This track is amazing. The original theme, the Shenmue theme.
その歌の意味は
ケイリンの風景を歌ったもの。雨上がりにケイリンの山々がきらめいて、きれいな水が泉に湧き出てくる。その泉が京水泉の源よ。
京水泉って。
亮が私を助けてくれた川。あ
あ。
夏になると澄んだ水のほとりにホタルがたくさん舞う。
だからホタルの川、京水泉か。
そう。
シェファー、そろそろ変わろう。
ありがとう。
Hi Donovan, how you doing, man? Yeah, Dwarfface is true. There's so many little things in the game, and it's a shame because the game's an old classic game for the Dreamcast that it's kind of like the Wii U, you know, it's kind of underappreciated, and a lot of people in America never got to experience it and stuff apart from importing or whatever. And then there's just things like, because it was like an older game, people didn't know about it now, and only know about it because of Shenmue 3, and the Kickstarter campaign and E3 and everything. But this game at the time when it released was such a, to me, it was such an impactful game. Just having this open world, and I say open world, obviously you're limited, but having this such beautiful, rich world, with a really nice story, amazing characters, beautiful music, the interaction, it was just incredible. Like this here, look at this. Even this, 15 years on, it still looks beautiful. Ignoring the textures, it looks incredible.
シェンファーの言った通りだな。
行きましょう。こっち。
And I've always been a big fan of Japan anyway as well, so it's almost like you're playing a game, and obviously a lot is in China,
見て。
変わった形の山ばかりだな。
but it's like playing something where it's got this Japanese culture and Chinese culture oozing from every seam and pixel.
そうか。
Doing good, Donovan, doing good, dude. I've been off work today, my back was knackered. My shoulder's a bit knackered just now, pulled a muscle or something, I don't know, but I had to take a day off work. But I had the stream on tonight and I didn't want to disappoint you guys. I know this was the final disc, so I wanted to make sure we're down here to play it. So I'm here, sitting here with a bit of a knackered back. I'm taking ibuprofens to feel better. But I'm just going to save this before it crashes or anything. One sec. But yeah, I was looking forward just to finishing off the game, and not because I wanted to get done, just to see this stuff again.
何？
こんなに山道を歩くのはずいぶん久しぶりだ。
そう。寮の育ったところにはどんな山があるの？
山か。日本には富士山という綺麗な山がある。
日本。寮の国。
ああ、
きっと遠いんでしょうね。
海の向こうだからな。
海か。見てみたい。
シェンファーは
Well guys, you know it's like I'm limited by
ケイリンから
money and limited by setup and time and everything, but I really do want you guys to enjoy the streams and stuff, so I take all your suggestions and everything on board, and when I can implement stuff or I can do things, then I'll try and do them as best I can. So always trying to improve the streams and add better value for you to watch them and stuff, so you're entertained. And like I enjoy it myself as well. It's not like I'm doing this just because people want it. I'm doing it because I really do genuinely enjoy it as well. I said this before, me and Kieran were talking about this.
シェンファー、
何？
Playing the games, it's kind of difficult to get time to play the games.
風のことなんだけど。
Just in general, just with work and
シェン
stuff.
ファーは風
But
の
with the studio, it gives me an opportunity to make myself play them,
そう。
which is great because it means I play games that
天気は
I've maybe put to the side and always wanted to come back to, or relive games like this that were quite important parts of
じゃあ
my youth growing up. Like this had a big impact on me, you know.
あの時は
The Dreamcast as well, Dreamcast and the games and the whole sort of Sega going software only and stuff.
そんなことがわかるのか。
風だけじゃない。雲を見ても天気はわかる。
雲。
ええ。空にもやがかかるような。
I never skipped work, no, it's like I skipped work because my back was knackered, so I phoned in sick and I basically stayed in bed until about 5 o'clock, and I took ibuprofens to try and heal it and everything, or make it feel better.
雲が。
And then I came down here, the ibuprofens were working a bit better and my back had rested a little bit. It's still sore, but I can sort of just relax here in the studio and play the game, so
俺にも。
うん。
yeah.
空にはたくさんの印がある。よく見ていて。
ああ、わかった。
I think as well, this game for me, it's such a nice game, enjoyable game that it makes me happier
どう
anyway,
したの
so
りょう。
ああ、いや。
ハッカソンはこっちよ。早く行きましょう。
ああ。シェンファ
何？
ー、山を下ってるようだけど、ハッカソンには近づいてるのか。
ええ、そうよ。
そうか。この山道さえ抜ければたどり着けそうだな。
うん。 と一つ山を越えれば。
Another
そう
mountain.
か、まだ山が続くのか。
ええ、もう疲れた？
いや、大丈夫だ。
うん、もう山道には慣れたでしょ？
そうだな、だいぶ楽に歩けるようになったな。
うん、よかった。でも山は登りよりも下りの方が歩くのが難しい。足元に気をつけて。
Yeah, tell me about that. So I knack my knees up
雨
camping.
でまだぬかるんでいるところもあるわ。
ああ、気をつけるよ。シェンファ
何？
ー、いや、なんでもない。
But yeah, you're right, Dwarfies. Who wouldn't want to skip work for this? Shenmue 2 we're talking about here. A song about the beauty of Gailen. So anyone that was watching earlier, she was telling us what Bailu means. Bai is white and Lu is
崖
deer.
崩れか。
So it's White Deer Village.
ここを通るのは無理だな。
多分昨日の大雨のせいで。
他に道はあるのか。
わからない。そういえば前に父が別の道があるって言ってた。
別の道？
来る途中に分かれ道があった。
あの道か。
もしかするとあの道が。
よし、行ってみよう。
うん。
Let's go see. Hi to everyone that's joining us again tonight, by the way. Just if you're joining us on YouTube or Twitch, thank you. We're playing through Disc 4 of Shenmue 2. I've got the comments up for Twitch, so if you're sending any comments on YouTube, then I will try and check them as soon as I can. Donovan, no worries my good man, take care, thank you for joining.
そうかもしれない。
Remember, we're going to be playing Super Mario Maker tomorrow, user created levels, so join us for that if you're around 7 p onwards. We have got the events up on Facebook,
わからない。
so you can say if you're going to it or not, but yeah, if you're around, join
この
us.
道を行くしかない。
If not, have a good weekend, we'll catch up at the weekend, Friday or Saturday, whatever. Take care.
よう。
Exactly, Dwarfies. It's like this. This game to me, like I said, one of the things with the stream was, well, with the streams, is it is quite easy to go into like games like, I know we were joking about it with Jiv and everything about Counter-Strike Go, and I'll get around to these games in time once I get PC and or plan another sort of kind of more newer games or more demanding games that people want to see. But a big part of this is playing games that we want to play, ones that mean something to us or hold a special place in our hearts. So for me, there's a lot of Dreamcast games and old Master System or SNES games and stuff that I want to play through just to play them again, like Flashback and stuff. You think games like Flashback, Another World, Rez, Shenmue 1 and 2, Phantasy Star Online, all these kind of old games, classic ones, well for me anyway, playing all that kind of stuff. This is like a dream come true for me, playing these games again. So, damn, I can go right or left here, I know that well. I've been saying earlier as well with Jeff, imagine what this is going to look like in Unreal 4 when he's got this kind of all cleaned up texture wise and the detail. Imagine like the leaves and this kind of Unreal Engine 4 kind of trees and lighting and god rays coming through the trees, butterflies and little insects floating about. It's going to be amazing. What? God damn it. Right, so you've got to go back down that other path that has stopped it. Crazy Taxi, yeah. Crazy Taxi and all that kind of stuff. There's so many cool games came out in the Dreamcast. It's crazy. Haha, crazy. Like Crazy Taxi. Get it? Right, I'm gonna go down here. This is going to take me back to the bloody start though, isn't it? Ah. Ignoring that bit of pop in there. Check that out, like those trees in the distance almost look real. Not the ones there, but the ones in the further distance. There's obviously a photo that he's taken of trees or something in the woods. Right there, look. As well, you can actually see the seams for the textures. But it looks awesome when you're running past it. Yeah, look how cool that looks. There's even fish! I'm gonna go fishing. I'm sure if you go this way again, it's another landslide, you've got to keep going to the left. What the hell is that? A flower. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many paths. Ah! This looks promising, no? See, look, there's even God rays coming through there, look. Look at like these sparkles in the tree and everything, it's just so cool. I did a thing in July, I actually knackered my knees up doing it. I did a thing called West Island Way here in Scotland, and you basically walk from just outside Glasgow to Fort William, and it takes you about, normally you can do it in about 7 days if you're kind of, I say no rushing through things, but no taking your time. I like to do it in a bit longer, like maybe 10 days, so you can enjoy the scenes a bit more and stay at places a little bit longer. But anyway, a couple of days into it, I knackered my knees up, going down the hill like she was saying, going down the hill was much worse. And I screwed my knees up like really badly, like I actually damaged the ligaments or something. So it took me about 6 weeks to fully heal. But I had to cut the journey short, so I only got halfway through, done about 45 miles, just before they stopped where I really wanted to go. Is this the bit in the trailer as well, where you have to jump over the stones?
Yo,
It is!
あそこなら渡れそう。
あ
苔の生えてる石には気
Oh
を
my
つけて
god, this is the
滑り
bit.
やすくなってるから。
あだけどこれくらいの浅さなら
川の流れは見た目以上に力がある。滑れば浅いところでも足をくじくことがあるわ。
分かった気をつける
私が先に行く。よ、こっち。
Shit! Broken ankle. I love the water pixel, that's brilliant.
大丈夫？
あ
よ、こっち。行きましょう。日が暮れないうちに。
そうだな
That's so cool. This is the bit in the Shenmue 3 promo video for the Kickstarter where he jumps over the rocks with her and she does it. Now imagine how that looks compared to this bit you just saw, and how good Shenmue 3 is going to look if they're jumping up in that scale. It's going to be phenomenal! To the left.
よう、この道でよかったんだ。
ああこのまま行けばいいんだ
うん。
よし行こ
Hey, doesn't make any sense. The other one said Bailu Village. The other way was Bailu Village, no? See See this here, how this looks here? This reminds me a little bit as well of Phantasy Star Online when you're walking through in the start. Imagine they made Phantasy Star Online like this. And you're this sort of kind of character and you're big like monsters and dragons and stuff. So cool! Man, I love this game. I'm not meant to be soppy or anything either, but luckily the camera's off me so I can be cool. But I genuinely, I'm feeling quite sad. It sounds pathetic. I'm genuinely feeling quite sad because I know the game's going to be coming to an end soon. I'm actually going to miss it. I'm going to miss the game again. But I think what I'll do is, if they do release a HD version, remaster or remake or whatever, if they do HD versions of Shenmue 1 and 2, I will play through them again in HD, in prep for Shenmue 3. In fact, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just leave it so there's a massive jump. Look at that, beautiful. Beautiful. In fact, this is the bit that you saw in the trailer.
そこを渡りましょう。
ああ、
川の石を渡るときは体が揺れないよう静かに足を出すと渡れるわ。
柔術の足さばきと一緒だな。
柔術って
日本の武術だ。俺は親父から習った。足は低きにつく。
Hi Sleepy Mongoose, how you doing? Thanks for joining us again, dude.
そうそうだ。シェンファーはそれが指
柔術。
要はどんな時でも武術が頭にあるのね。
いや、そういうわけじゃ。
私が先に行く。気をつけて。
Oh damn! I pressed the button too slow. This is the bit from Shenmue 3 trailer. Sorry, this is the bit. But yeah, imagine you step up and go. I really want to see the side to side now. Fuck. Doing the wrong way again. Because my brain, honestly, my brain can't even follow that. Left, right, A. Ah, right, okay. I thought I had to press X there. Yeah, that's the bit in the trailer. Man, so looking forward to it. You would. See, if you saw that in real life, you'd be in there, we swim, we skinny dip in that.